You ready? We will not lose, let it sink in. Never back down, we don't play around. Coming for the dub and the crown. Battle for the win, we the kingpin. We will not lose, let it sink in. Never back down, we don't play around. Coming for the dub and the crown. We will not lose, let it sink in.
Hello and welcome to this week's Game Changers, a show highlighting Special Olympic athletes and what they're achieving around the 4 states. I'm Lauren Burgess.
And I'm Shelby Schaubel. On February 12th, adult athletes from around Southeast Kansas gathered at John Lantz Arena for the first event of 2026. 185 athletes representing 14 different teams competed in cheerleading, basketball, and skills competition. It's the first of 23 competitions Special Olympics Southeast Kansas will hold this year.
Prior to opening ceremonies, a huge honor for 2 members of the New Hope Bulldogs who were presented with Team Letterman jackets. It's a tradition that started 15 years ago, recognizing athletes who go above and beyond and who have shown the true spirit of what it means to be a Bulldog.
The honor is normally only given to 1 athlete a year, so for 2 athletes to be recognized is extra special. For Brianna Egelman and Hope Baker, the 2 athletes to receive the jackets, it's an honor they don't take for granted.
I've been waiting for it for 8 years. I've been playing sports for 8 years.
And that was something special, and having people actually cheer, you know, that felt great. It felt really great and loved, and I could feel the love, you know.
Oh, it means the world. I love these guys. Like, I spend every single day with them. I've been blessed to have a gym on site that we can work out in every day. So sports for these guys is really important and important to us. So.
Coach Walter says the best part of coaching his team is the daily hugs he gets from his athletes.
Once the opening ceremonies has wrapped up, it was time to get the competitions underway. We start on the main court of John Lantz Arena and the cheerleading floor. Multiple teams competed in the group cheerleading category. Take a look at the moves from these athletes.
As a cheerleader in high school, I think one of my favorite parts were the pom-poms. I mean, look at those orange pom-poms, something you kind of don't get to see every day. And I feel like all of these athletes are just locked in for this competition.
Yeah, I don't have enough rhythm, I'd say, to be a cheerleader. Well, I have like rhythm, but it's like my own rhythm. You have to have a certain level of like coordination and like able to pick up choreography to be a cheerleader. They are doing great. Me, nah.
And I'm pretty sure this is New Hope Bulldogs going on right now. When I was listening to this video, they were spelling out Bulldogs, and my high school alma mater is the Bulldogs. So I have a little bit of bias with purple being my favorite color and also the New Hope Bulldogs.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that uniform. I definitely would wear that for sure if I was a cheerleader.
And it looked like they also took a place, and overall I just think the energy in John Lantz Arena had to be high, had to be full of energy for this cheerleading competition, because that's what cheerleading is just kind of all about.
No, for sure. You would know, I mean, you were a cheerleader.
Exactly. I kind of missed it a little bit, but turning over to basketball now, we had 3 great games occur, while we're in the arena. So let's jump into those highlights. Onto our first game of the day. It's Tri-Valley Chanute versus the RTSSK Badgers, going to battle for gold medal. First quarter, Badgers moving down the court, gets passed a few times before it gets splashed in the paint. Badgers lead it early 2-0. Later in the first, it's Tri-Valley driving to the net, and it's a perfect shot from under the net. But this one isn't over yet, folks. Badgers still lead it 4-2 onto the second quarter. Moving the ball well, gets passed down. Badgers hesitate just for a moment, decide to go for 3. It's a bit short, but Badgers are there for the rebound to score on the second chance. Badgers lead it 6-2 going into the third. It's the RTSSK Badgers who emerged victorious in this one. They take down Tri-Valley Chanute 14-4 and bring home the gold medal. I think something about that game, it was very close. Didn't know who was going to come out on top. I love a game that's a little bit back and forth.
A little back and forth, kind of some action right there. I wonder.
And I love the good sportsmanship there at the end, despite, falling or winning. Teams, say good game,
And
make sure.
And that's really nice to see for sure. I mean, I'm not a sore loser, but I wouldn't say I'm necessarily the person that wants to shake hands with people, especially if I lose. But that's just the competitiveness of me.
And look, they all medal, so let's just go right into our next game. Take us to Court 2 inside John Lance Arena. It's the New Hope Bulldogs going up against the Orange Crush. Love that name. Pick this one up in the third. The Bulldogs down after the half. New Hope Bulldog tries to pass it, but it's blocked. Orange Crush will take it up the court, and it's a perfect layup. Orange Crush leads 12-4, and just a few moments later, it's Orange Crush again. This time, they find an open lane in the backcourt, book it to the three-point line, and crush it. No pun intended. Orange Crush extends their lead going into the fourth quarter, and on to the fourth now. New Hope looking for an open window, and it'll be passed a couple of times, then shot and splash from inside the paint. New Hope not out of this one yet, folks. A little later, the Bulldogs keeping themselves in this one. The ball moving well, and it's banked from behind the free throw line. Orange Crush won't take that sitting down, though. They'll drive up the court, pass the ball between a few players before it's crushed once again from the field. That'll be the final dagger as one member of the Crush hits Curry's night-night celebration. After all is said and done, it's Orange Crush who pull out the win for the gold medal. They take this one 23-12. I mean, talk about the celebrations, talk about the Orange Crush name.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah, good thing they didn't hit the Ja Morant post.
That's
Inside
right.
joke.
And we have, I think, one more game. So in our third and final game, we have a little bit of friendly competition between our New Hope squad. It's New Hope purple team versus the white team. First quarter, purple with the ball. They'll pass it behind, dribble, then pass it back forward for purple. They'll drive the ball to the net, and they will score. Purple leads this one early. Moments later, white takes off down the court. They'll pass it, but it is taken by purple. It's a foot race 2-on-1, and purple wins the battle. They'll extend their lead heading into the second. And now on to the second quarter, white has the ball. They'll take it up the court a little bit. A flare as purple tries to get the turnover, and they won't. And the steal, and white gets on the board. We have a great game going on here, folks. A bit later, it's New Hope white moving the ball well. One-on-one for the white team, and they'll bang that one in for two. On to the third. Purple has possession, passed on the court, and splashed in from the field. Neither team letting it up, on their efforts. White team won't accept that, though. They'll take a shot, miss it on the first, and get it on the second chance. Fourth quarter, purple team with the ball. They'll direct traffic and try to throw off the defense. Purple finds an open lane. He's taking his time here, but he has a plan. He gets in the open lane and swishes it, and what a shot by the purple team. Just minutes later, purple has possession, and they'll try to pass it down the court, but turn it over. It's a race to the hoop. It'll be passed behind the three-point line. White will drive to the hoop and splash it on the jump shot.
Representatives with Special Olympics Southeast Kansas say events like this would not be possible without volunteers. Dozens of Pittsburgh State and Riverton High School students signed up to help with this event. Many of them were teamed up with athletes, helping them navigate the skills competition. Of course, they were also there to cheer, give high fives and hugs. Special Olympics representatives say volunteering has become so popular that they have a wait list of people wanting to help. They say that's because the volunteers often get more out of this than the athletes themselves.
It's incredible to see the community show up because our athletes deserve the entire world, and just watching the same volunteers come, and the volunteers are bringing their friends, and the same schools that are coming, and those schools are bringing other schools, and it's just been really incredible to see how amazing and supportive our community's been.
It's so fun, and you meet a lot of people, and you get to see them be so happy about all their stuff they're doing, and it's just a fun experience.
It's just awesome to be able to let everyone have an opportunity to be able to participate in sports and, showcase all of their skills.
It is so much fun being able to spend the day with them, like I said, and seeing them smile and really enjoy what they are doing. It makes my day.
Smith and Lins both work in the Ability Lab at Pitt State, so working with Special Olympics not only allows them to volunteer, but also work in areas they're pursuing a career in.
Shelby, that just about does it for our first episode of Game Changers, but before we go, let's recap our show. In the 3 basketball games, Tri-Valley won the first game 14-4, New Hope won game 2 23-12, and New Hope Purple won the 3rd game in a thriller 21-18. New Hope led the medal count with 4. Team Orange Crush took home 3 medals. Tri-Valley won 2 medals, and RTSSK took home 1 medal.
Congratulations to all of those athletes and their accomplishments. What a great way to start off our Game Changer show. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Watch me